We have a bullish week coming up ahead of us, and today I want to show you why that's going to be the case. So the first thing we need to look at is this weekly chart of the NASDAQ 100 triple Qs, and every candle on this chart represents one entire week's worth of price action. And we have had 2 weeks now of stabilizing where we were getting this straight line drop in the price action where everybody was just selling their stocks and the sentiment was very bearish. It was sell your stocks now and ask questions later. And now we are seeing price starting to stabilize, and we now have what's known as a pivot where price has now made a higher low into a higher high on this weekly chart. And that is the exact same thing that we have seen on every other weekly pivot on this chart, which dates all the way back to the bottom of the 2022 bear market low. And you can see back here, we had that same exact pivot off of the low. And every time we got a pivot on the weekly chart, we continued higher, even if it is only going to be a lower high before we go lower. Now, when you get a pivot, you are looking for price to continue higher from the low. And if you've been following along with me, I think there is a much better chance this was just a correction within a bull market before we continue higher. And I do not believe this is going to be the start of a nasty bear market. But I will talk about what we need to see for confirmation that we are going into a bear market. And it's way too soon to call this a bear market. It is more than likely just a correction within a bull market. So when we look at bull market corrections, that is going to be anywhere between about 7 and 15%. And you could see back here in April of 2023, we pulled back about 8%. And then we had another nasty pullback that took us from July to October, which was about 11%. And then along the way, we had pullbacks of about 7%. And then in 2024, July through August, we had a full correction of over 15%. Right now, in the current day, we are down over 13% from the previous all-time high to the low. And more importantly, this is still a correction because we never got the lower high rejection that would be required to take us into a bear market. So first, let's talk about the bear market case because it's extremely quick to talk about it. And it is going to be the least likely scenario, which is that we'll bounce to a lower high, get a rejection from that lower high, and then continue lower with a lower low breakdown in the price action. And if this happens, then and only then will price be confirming that the bull market has ended, which would be the bull market defined by the low of the 2022 bear market. And if we make this lower high into a lower low, this will send us into a bear market because we've already dropped 13% from the previous all-time high. And if we make a lower high into a lower low, we will very likely hit the full 20% bear market, which doesn't define the bottom because in a bear market, you could easily drop 30% or even 40%. Now, again, for this to happen, we are still going to need this upside bounce. So even the bears in the short term are preparing for a move to the upside, even if the bears are expecting that to be a lower high rejection that'll start into a bear market. Now, what you need to understand in a bull market, which we are in a bull market, is a higher low pivot on the weekly chart is going to yield higher lows and higher highs as the bull market continues. And this is the scenario that is the highest probability. And this is likely going to be the scenario that we're about to see, which is going to take us into another bull market that will easily last through the end of this summer, if not even longer than that. So this is still the highest probability chance. If I zoom out here on this weekly chart, you can easily see how this could have just been a correction within a bull market that's about to resume. And all of these pullbacks and corrections along the way are all higher lows within a bull market. And that is exactly what bull markets do. They make higher lows and higher highs with price. So this is the highest probability chance. The only way we are going into a bear market is if this turns into a lower high into a lower low. And that is completely fine. If that happens, we will have to start viewing this as a bear market, but we are weeks and weeks, if not months and months away from seeing that. And if it did happen, we would have to respect it immediately because the worst thing you can do in a bear market is not be prepared for one. Because if we did get the lower high rejection into the lower low breakdown, we could drop very quickly and it could be even faster than this first decline we had during the correction. So again, this is the least probability chance for a bear market. The highest probability chance is higher lows and higher highs and continue and resume the current bull market. Statistically speaking, you only get a bear market every 4 to 6 years, and we just had a bear market in 2022, so it would be extremely unlikely that we went into another bear market, even though it's not impossible. And don't forget, we also had a bear market during the 2020 crash that we had back in March. So it is extremely unlikely that we are going into another bear market, so just keep that that in mind. It is very important you understand that, because as traders, your job is not trying to predict the next black swan event or the next bear market. Your job is to manage risk and take the highest probability trades. And the highest probability right now is that this correction is ending and we're going back into a bull trend. So hopefully that makes sense. You have to put the odds in your favor, and the odds favor that this will be the scenario coming out of this correction. And the very important level that I want you to pay attention to will be this level at QQQ's levels of 480. As we are starting to bounce and getting above 480, it is a very low risk long position to manage risk around this risk zone, because you know exactly where we're wrong if we get the lower high rejection and start the bear market. And you will not lose a lot of money if you're properly managing risk, but you will make a lot of money if the bull trend continues and we start pushing higher throughout the summer, which I will remind you is the highest probability chance. So the next thing I want to do is look at the daily chart of the S&P 500, and we're looking at the SPY ETF. Next week is very likely going to be a bullish week, and I am very confident this is likely going to be the case. And on SPY, all we need to do is continue higher above 565, and we should easily hit about 573 to 574. And if we continue higher than that and start heading towards 580, we will be back above a rising 200 daily moving average and continue a bull trend. So 573 to 574 is the critical resistance we are looking to test next week, with the bullish price action very likely coming. And if we get above that level, we are going to be looking extremely bullish, and it's very likely this 10% correction in the S&P 500 was the bottom, and that will be the low that we're managing to from 550 all the way back to new all-time highs throughout the summer. And you are going to see that very easily if we start breaking back above that 200 daily moving average. And even if we don't get above it, we are still likely going higher to test it as resistance, even if we did start a bear market. But again, that is the lowest probability chance, but we have to be prepared for it if we see it in the price, and we have to plan accordingly. So right now the correction is likely over, and we're just now starting the very early stages of the next bull trend. So keep that in mind going into next week, and you have very clear risk levels at 565 and 573. If we were to continue lower and break the low at 550, that's extremely bearish, so you need to be aware of that, and you need to have a plan in place that if we do get the bearish scenario, that you're managing risk accordingly. Then looking at the daily chart of the QQQs, again, we have that critical level at 480 on the weekly chart. On the daily chart, we need to come all the way back up towards 494 to test that rising 200 daily moving average. And then from there, we'll likely push even higher towards 500. If at any point we come all the way back down and break down below 468, that is extremely bearish price action, and you will need to manage risk on any long positions. And then very quickly, I want to look at the VIX, because every time the market is done correcting, you'll see a very clear pivot in the VIX. And right now you can see the VIX topped out right around 30, and it has been plummeting ever since as fear is leaving the market. And you have a very clear pivot high in the VIX. And as the VIX continues to crush down back below 20, we will see more and more bullish price action as fears leaving the market and buyers return to the market yet again. And then finally, I want to look at Bitcoin, because this is another great indication of risk on sentiment, and price is trying to get back above this very positively sloping 200 daily moving average. And you have a very clear risk level right here at 84,000. And above 84,000, we have the higher low into the higher high breakout, which could bring us back to a brand new all-time high in the summer over 100,000. And if we can't hold this and we get a lower high rejection from 87,000, then you'll know it when the price starts breaking down below 84 to 80,000. And then you're looking for the lower price target at 73,000. So pay attention to everything that I just showed you, knowing that this weekly chart of the NASDAQ 100 is very important, and it is telling us we are very likely having a bullish week ahead. And that is very likely going to start us into the next bull trend, which will last through the summer. If you want to come trade with me, the best way to do that is TSC Trade Alerts, where you get all of the buy and sell alerts for the exact percent allocations that I am taking for the TQQQ and the SQQQ. You can find out how to join by clicking on the link in the description of this video. So thank you for watching, everybody. Now go crush this market.